I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. Trust the most significant change in cruise industry loyalty to occur when I'm in a country without a laptop with more sheep than people. And I do mean significant. This is a huge shift for the cruise industry, where loyalty is not rewarded for the number of nights spent on board, but rather more closely aligns with the type of loyalty programs we see in the sky. But airlines are about bringing people from point A to B, and as much as I love flying, let's be honest, it's very much glorified public transport. A cruise is not that. Cruising for many people is a bucket list holiday that takes you to destinations around the world that becomes a home away from home, a place where you meet people, whether crew or other cruisers, and create lifelong friendships. And I'm saying lifelong on purpose because that's what loyalty is. Many people have been cruising with Carnival for decades and are feeling cheated by this new system. So let's talk about it. Remember, when you're planning your next cruise, head to my website first where you can search, compare, and book. To recap, Carnival has announced the newest version of its loyalty membership program. It goes into effect from the 1st of June 2026. It eliminates the entry-level blue membership, but maintains the red, gold, platinum, and diamond levels of the existing scheme. But where your earned status was previously permanent, it will now only remain in effect for a period of 2 years. Whatever level you achieve under the existing program before June 1st, 2026, will remain yours until May 31st, 2028. Those who hold top tier diamond status on June 1st, 2026 will have that level protected for an extended period through to May 31st, 2032. Under the new program, travelers will earn both reward points and stars. Keep in mind that stars are what contribute to your loyalty status, whereas points are effectively a currency that you'll be able to use to make cruise-related purchases. You'll earn both points and stars at a rate of 3 per $1 spent on either the cruise fare itself, excluding fees and taxes, pre-cruise purchases, and on-board purchases, things like gratuities, transfers, Carnival's vacation protection, shore excursions, specialty dining, drinks, spa services, onboard shopping, and onboard experience-based activities like Bolt and IMAX. In addition, stars will also be earned based on your casino spend, but casino spend won't contribute to your reward points. It's also worth noting, especially for Aussies and Kiwis, that if you buy your cruise or your onboard spend is in a different currency, your Carnival reward points and stars are calculated using a conversion to the US dollar. They'll base that on the exchange rate at the end of your cruise. That means for us that whatever we spend will not be what we see in terms of points earnings, and because of the exchange rate fluctuation and big difference that we typically see, we will be at a disadvantage. So what can you do with those reward points? Well, they effectively become a currency, something that you can use towards pre-cruise purchases or onboard purchases, or even the cruise fare and cruise deposits. Of course, whatever you use your reward points to purchase, that will not contribute to you earning more reward points. So it will be a case of using those reward points as currency instead of money, and then of course not earning more reward points for having done that. In addition, stars will also be earned based on the amount of money that you spend at that same rate, but these will reset every 2 years. So every 2 years, they will become zero. From June 2026, climbing the loyalty ladder will be dependent on the number of stars you earn over a 2-year qualifying period. 10,000 will get you to gold, 50,000 to platinum, and 100,000 to diamond. As soon as you have earned enough stars to move up the ladder, you will begin to earn the perks and benefits associated with that tier. This is what Carnival calls the enjoyment period. Otherwise, whatever number of stars you have earned by May 31st, 2028, so 2 years after this program starts, will determine the status that you hold for the following 2 years. Whatever the number of stars you've earned in that 2-year period will reset to zero, and it will be up to you to continue to earn those stars to either maintain your status or climb to the next level. So-called Milestone Rewards will exist in addition to stars and reward points, and these will effectively give you some sort of recognition for cruising with the cruise line for an extended period. The first is at 50 nights and gets you 5,000 reward points and a specially marked sail and sign card. Thereafter, every 100 nights on board will see 10,000 reward points added to your balance, plus a commemorative gift and another specially marked sail and sign card. So why is Carnival doing this? Well, effectively, there are too many of you at the top. Christine Duffy's statement reads, "Every week, more guests are moving into our top tier platinum and diamond statuses. From 2021 to 2024, we more than doubled the number of platinum guests and more than tripled the number of diamond guests in the program." On the line's larger Excel ships, that can mean there are up to 1,200 guests on board who are platinum and diamond. That means Carnival really can't deliver the perks and benefits associated with that program and do so consistently to give people the recognition that they have earned. There's really no way to ignore these numbers. This was always going to happen, and it's not unique to Carnival. If a huge proportion of the people on board are expecting top-notch service and recognition, then something is going to break. Royal Caribbean recently experienced this with their diamond level and above. They have a diamond lounge on board their ships that used to provide basically an open bar evening period with hors d'oeuvres and drinks and things that were all included from about 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day. On cruises with a lot of those members, the lounge used to become overrun, and they would even go so far as having an overflow section. A few years ago, they dealt with this by eliminating the free drinks period and instead providing vouchers for drinks for its top tier members that could be enjoyed at any of the ship's bars at any time of the day. And conversely to this, Royal Caribbean Group, I think just last year, basically extended its reciprocity arrangement within the cruise lines that it owns, so Royal Caribbean, Celebrity and Silversea, where they are recognizing your loyalty across all three tiers of brand, which means that you're rewarded for your loyalty, not penalized for it in a weird way. And these programs really did come into being to help build loyalty, but this new Carnival scheme takes loyalty and makes it a temporary commodity. It completely undermines the concept of loyalty. If anything, it may have the opposite effect and cause typical Carnival cruisers to look elsewhere for their next cruise holiday. Still, I have no doubt that some cruise lines will be looking at this as an example of what they might have to do going forward. The reality is, as more and more people cruise more often, there is really no way around the fact that the loyalty programs are going to break. For what it's worth, Carnival brand ambassador and spokesperson John Hill said that Carnival is looking at your feedback at the moment and that they may fine-tune things and make some changes, but frankly, I don't expect anything major to shift before the program's launch next year. There are also questions around a Carnival branded credit card that will allow people to earn reward points based on their everyday living expenses, and whether or not this will function in markets outside of North America or the UK, we'll just have to wait and see. Well, that's about that for this overview and my analysis. I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that Carnival went about this the right way? Do you think this is the right move to deal with the ever-growing problem of more and more people at the top of their loyalty programs? As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a follow on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date with my travels as they happen, and I'll see you soon. So to recap, Carnival has just announced the launch of a brand new Carnival... Those who hold the top tier diamond status before that, you'll earn both points and stars for every